come into power. We're going to start, we're going to rule again. All right? And we're going to be in that land by the hand of the Lord. Okay? Right? So the Most High is setting this up perfectly, man. Because no matter what, this World War III has to come, man. Well, the mark of the beast has to come. These prophecies have to come. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get Isaiah the 50th, Jeremiah. Okay, this is let me get Jeremiah real quick. Hold on. Okay, this is Jeremiah 50. This is Jeremiah 50, verse. I'll start at verse 2. Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. All right, out of the north, the nation that's going to come up against America is going to be Russia. Okay, because they're in the uttermost north on the eastern hemisphere. Okay. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate. Did I not just read in Jeremiah the 49th chapter that they shall draw them out and make their land desolate with them? Right? So America's going to be fighting against mainly the two big guys on the block is America and Russia. Okay? But the fact that they have allies is going to create a world war. All right? The fact that America's tied with NATO is going to create a world war. All right? And what's going to happen is going to make the land of America desolate, because America is really Babylon the Great. All right? According to the Bible, America is Babylon the Great, and Babylon the Great is destined to be destroyed. All right? Okay, so where was I? All right. Which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. So no one's going to be dwelling in the land of America after that. Okay, it's going to turn into a desert land. That's going into Revelations, the 18th chapter, man. Matter of fact, let me get Revelations 18, man, to back that point up. Okay? This is Revelations 18. Revelations 18 and verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils, man. All right, so like I said, America's Babylon the Great. Okay, so in this World War III, they're going to be completely destroyed, man, with nuclear fire. All right. Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Which means it's going to have desert creatures living in it. Vultures, all right, lizards, whatever lives in the desert is going to be dwelling in America real soon. And you're not going to be able to tell where any state ended or began. Okay? That's what's going to happen. And the reason it's going to happen is because the Most High wants it to happen. The Most High is the reason why that World War III is going to come to be. Okay? Let me get Isaiah the 34th chapter. This is Isaiah 34 and 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all armies, all their armies. All right? He hath utterly destroyed them, and he had delivered them to the slaughter. So everyone who's going to be fighting in this World War III is not going to come back home, man. All right? So anyone who has loved ones that's going to fight that World War III that's about to come up, they ain't going to make it back. All right? Because first of all, Yahushua is going to come back and disintegrate all those armies when he sees them, man. All right? And furthermore, they're also going to die because it's going to be a great battle, man. It's going to be every nation, all right? And the technology that people have, the weaponry and the technology that these nations have now is far higher than it was in World War I, World War II. So it's going to be a lot worse, man, okay? Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall go up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll. And that's talking about the mushroom cloud, okay? That's what Isaiah was seeing. He was seeing a mushroom cloud, all right, which obviously they didn't call it a mushroom cloud, all right? He called it how he described it, how he could best describe it.
Last season,
all right? He saw the mushroom cloud. He saw that the nuclear missiles hit the warheads, and he saw the mushroom cloud ascend. All right? And the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all the hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. All right, and that sword is talking about those nuclear missiles. All right, they're known as his sword, they're known as his arrows, they're known as his weapons of indignation. All right, all those are going to fall down upon, first of all, it's going to fall upon America and these different places where these Edomites rule. Okay? It shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall fall down upon Idumea, all right, which is the Greek way of saying Edom, all right, and upon the people of my curse, the judgment, because the Edomites are the people of the Most High's curse, man, all right. That's why they look the way they look, all right. Every nation has pigmentation, has some sort of brown melanin, except for the Edomites. The Most High took that melanin from them as a sign, okay. That's why it says the people of my curse. All right, but the whole point of the matter is that the Most High is gathering those armies together, all right, for World War III. And no one, first of all, none of those people are going to make it back. And America's going to be destroyed as well. Right? And in the midst of that, Yahushua is going to be coming back. So there's going to be a lot of things, a lot of death, a lot of evil, a lot of things that are going to happen at one time, man. It's going to start to speed up, okay? Basically just going to happen simultaneously. Let me get a second Esdras. But before I get second Esdras, let me get Psalms the 7th chapter. Alright? Because like I said, man, those nuclear missiles, the Most High created that, man. Those are weapons made by the Most High for his purpose, man. Alright? And that's to bring the judgment that's about to befall, first of all, America, and these Edomites, all right, and 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right?
One Direction.
Yeah, because like I said, man, the Most High is basically setting up these Edomites for the okie doke, man. All right? when they first created that ICBM missile, man, that nuclear missile, their whole plan was to basically bully these different nations, all right? But it's at a point now, all those different nations that they used to bully, right? They all have that same power. They all have that same nuclear power. So now it's becoming a threat to them. And ultimately, that threat is going to come to pass. That nightmare is going to come to pass. They're going to be utterly destroyed by those nuclear missiles. Okay? And that shows you can't put the earth in the hands of an Edomite, man. All right? The Edomites are like children, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, it's written that they got a blessing. The blessing was the sword. And they're actually going to destroy themselves with that same blessing, man. All right? They talk about black on black crime, right? What the hell was World War I, World War II, and about to be World War III? That's all Edomites fighting each other, man. That's all these crackers fighting each other, man. These so-called white people, man. All right? And you're talking about billions of deaths, man. Okay? So what the hell are you talking about, man? These Edomites cannot rule, man. If they continue to rule, right? If the Mosai, like the Mosai said, if he does not make the time shorter, there shall be no flesh left to be saved, man. Okay? This is a mad scientist on the loose, man. All right? This is Psalm 7, verse 11. The Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. All right? And that sword, like I said before, is the nuclear. It's talking about the nuclear missile. All right? The bow would be the nuclear silos, man. All right?